with acestrading.com. Today we are going to look at a market that has been getting a lot of attention in the past few weeks because of the massive drop that has taken place, and that is the gold market. As you can see, the decline really started from October of last year, October 2012. We see that the market started its decline, and we have had a pattern of lower lows, lower highs, until we got this big drop in April. Now, just to give you a bit of a background, why did that drop take place? And we are going to do some technical analysis here. As I say, using technical analysis and reading chart patterns, you are able to get a clearer picture of what is happening in the market. Now, what we can see is that the market developed a channel. The boundaries of the channel were between 1550 you had support, and resistance was at just below the 1800 level. This is a cash chart of gold. So this red line is your support and this top red line is your resistance. So what happened is that the market pierced support, and once the market pierced support, everybody was waiting to get out of the market. So that's why you had such a huge drop down here to the 1350 level. And then what happened is that the market consolidated a little bit and formed a channel, or sorry, a triangle. And what happened is that the market broke through that triangle to the downside. The market broke this triangle to the downside also. So just to recap, once you see a triangle in a downtrend like this, as you can clearly see, this trend is down, and then the market entered this consolidation pattern here by this triangle and resumed. Once the triangle was broken, it resumed its move downwards. Now, a lot of folks have been calling for a bottom in gold, especially around this triangle area, around the 1350 level here. A lot of media pundits were saying this right now is the bottom in the market because the market stabilized a little. What is happening in the market now is that the market is pulling back, and this is greater. You can see a clearer picture by taking a long-term look at gold. This is a weekly chart of gold, and we can see the last major pullback you had in the market before this one was in 2008-2009 here, when the market declined from $1,000 to roughly 700, and then it took off from there for a roughly a 3-year run, 2.5, 3-year run, running from 700 up to 1900. Price more than doubled, almost tripled. So what is happening now is that the market is retracing this move down, this move up, with a downward retracement. Now the question is, where will this retracement end? And a tool we normally use is the Fibonacci retracement levels. So the market could go down to 1160 or even as low as 959. There is no real sign of a bottom yet, but in the weeks to come we'll be looking for a sign around these important levels. So the moral of the story is that you have a better understanding of what is happening in the market if you are able to do some analysis for yourself and not rely on gurus on TV who keep telling you that a bottom is in place. Once you learn these principles of chart analysis, you will be able to recognize when a bottom is occurring and put on a trade to capitalize on the bottom that may occur. What I'm seeing in gold is a huge opportunity, but not just yet. And if you are interested in learning these how to analyze a market properly, I am hosting a free webinar presentation that will definitely give you a clearer understanding of what is happening in the markets. As I normally say, knowledge is power, and as investors who have money invested in the stock market, it's essential that you learn how to analyze the market yourself and not rely on other people. So below this video you should see a link that click on it and it will take you to it will take you to a sign up page to sign up for the webinar we're hosting. And this event will be very big, and I'm revealing a lot about other markets also and how to determine when to get in and when to get out. Because when you're investing, that's really what you need to know. When should I buy and when should I sell? So click on the link below, join me on the webinar, and thank you very much for listening.